Hello, my people. Welcome to the second episode of Akah Bants. Akah Bants is a political satire where I hope to engage and involve the youth in what's happening in our government in a fun way. Anyways, guys, if you don't know, let you know now. BBC introduced me and announced me as the latest Nigerian vlogger. Thank you so much. So I want y'all to know that I'm a vlogger now. So we have to, recognize ourselves as such. So shout out to all those who be doing it before me. Toke Makinwa, we are now part of your clique. We are now inside. We are now vloggers together. Thank you so much. All right. So BBC, shout out to you. Thank you so much for recognizing me. And just in the first week of my vlog starting up, and thanks to everybody watching. Thanks for your support, and please subscribe. All right. Okay. So Olufalaye few weeks ago was abducted and kidnapped. Thank God he's back, safe back to us, and I appreciate God for that. Fani-Kayode went on to blast the government while Olufalaye was being abducted and said literally that the government will be held responsible if Olufalaye is not brought back. Literally like threatening the government. However, my friend, my man, my boss in the top, actually took onto Twitter and said, you know what, Joker, please, you are just being a joker. Do not threaten the government. You should be hopeful and prayerful that Olufalaye comes back to us. However, I felt like that was interesting because Emma is an artist. However, I see that he's involved and really interested in what's happening in our country, and that's how every youth should feel towards our country. So yeah, I appreciate that Emma is really watching out for what's happening in our polity. However, I feel let me now go back to what's at stake. I feel like Fani-Kayode, who is now Femi Oluwakayode, should not have the audacity to even say anything, concerning our government or what's happening. I feel like he should be crawling under a tree or a stone and just hide up there and crawl up and stay, because I feel like him and a few other politicians who did disastrous things and shameful things in the past governments don't have posterity in mind. Like, they will do or say anything to keep a government in power that is beneficial to them. Just like Donye Okupe. Donye Okupe is a shameless man who now went on to start advising PDP that they should turn from their evil ways, and unless APC will become a ruling power for so many years, that PDP should change. I'm like, were you not part of the PDP when PDP was doing evil things and being regressive and making our country go backward? Like, weren't you part of PDP? Is now you've seen the light now that APC has become has become a ruling power. I just feel like these two people and even other politicians should not have the guts to say anything. Fani-Kayode is a noisemaker. I remember he was fighting for Olusegun Obasanjo's third term. He was fighting against Jonathan and saying Jonathan will not be power. But once he had a private meeting with Jonathan, came out, he changed mouth and said, all will be well. I'm sure they promised him something if Jonathan came back to power, and he became campaign manager. Donye Okupe, they gave him money to give the victims of Chibok. He didn't give them. They came out and said they didn't see any money. So I'm just like, what kind of men are these? Why should these men still have the right to talk? And why should people allow them to talk? What do you guys think? Do you think that people who were shameless and who did nothing in past government should still have the right to talk and come and be advising government? What do you guys think? Please comment and please subscribe, okay?